Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a really great day today. So I'm sure by the title you guys can see what today's video is going to be about. Someone actually DM'd me. It's actually over the course of the past couple of months I've gotten the DM like 10 times. So I was like, you know what, instead of me constantly having to answer each person, let me just do a video on it. That way I can just submit it. But pretty much today is going to be talking about how can you pursue something, or I'm guessing YouTube, if your significant other does not support you. The best way for me to explain it is to share with you my personal experience, and then you can kind of take it from there and kind of, you know, I don't know if it's going to even be helpful, but here it goes. There's 5 tips that I'm going to share with you, okay? So the first one, if I'm looking down, I have a piece of paper, well, tissue paper, because when I got the DM, I was sitting at a restaurant. I was like, let me just do this, because this is like the 5 things that I would basically share, okay? So the first one is be able to financially support your craft or your creativity on your own. And basically what I mean by that is in the very beginning, you're going to have, most importantly, a recording device. If you're just starting off, don't worry about getting a camera. What you can do is use your phone. The front facing or the back will work just fine. I don't think anyone is going to punish you in the very beginning if the clarity isn't there. And as you start to grow, then you can go ahead and start to, you know, further advance your equipment. How I ended up getting my very first camera is babe asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, I want a camera. And she knew what I was going to be doing, and she was just like, no, what else do you want for Christmas? I'm like, a camera. And I basically kept my list to a camera, and I found something that was affordable. I think the camera was about $400, and I was just like, this is all I want. That's all I want. I want a camera. I'm gonna say I kind of backed her into a corner where she had no choice but to give me the camera, because I didn't want anything else. I was just like, it's Christmas, I want a camera. And I knew if I didn't get it for Christmas, Valentine's Day, she was gonna be like, what do you want? I'm like, a camera. Mother's Day with a camera, like, a camera. So basically for Christmas, I got my first camera. The second thing that I did is I bartered quite a bit. So if someone needed editing done, if someone needed pictures taken, if someone needed me to paint, if someone was looking just for some, you know, styling things in their home, and they'll be like, well, how much are you going to charge me? I need this and this. And I'll be like, well, I need this lens. It's like 160. Just buy that and call it even. Or, okay, I'll do this, and, you know, $300, $400. That way I can kind of get my equipment when my channel wasn't making any money. And for me, I guess I kind of suffered a bit because I had no one to kind of lean on for help, for advice, for anything. So I didn't even have my monetizations turned on my videos. It wasn't until I started talking to other people and I'm like, what is that? And I started doing a little bit of research, and then when I ended up meeting Living Luxuriously for Less, she kind of helped me through the rest of the monetization thing, because I wasn't making any money. So I will definitely tell you to just make sure that you can financially get some things. My situation is a little different because I really feel like it was God. I ended up meeting such lovely, amazing people in my life because my friend got me my my little mic that I had, which I ended up using on a Facebook Live, and the video hit like 1 million views within like 2 days. I had another friend get me one of my lens. I had another friend get me my mic. My mom got me my webcam. So I had some people in my life that was still supporting me, that still wanted me to do great. So I would just tell you, it's gonna be a little hard in the very beginning because you're gonna be by yourself trying to figure things out, but just know in those mistakes comes a learning experience, and don't be like scared of making those mistakes. Even now with my channel being where it's at, I'm still making mistakes on my channel because there's still so much that I don't know, but at least now I feel like I have a little bit more help when it comes to my channel, you know. Number 2 is number 2 is pretty much with the support system. There's always that one person in everyone's family that just supports you. You be like, auntie or uncle, I'm gonna do this, and they be like, get it, girl, you got this. you might want to call that person and just say, listen, I'm about to embark on this thing. I know it's going to be hard, and I'm probably going to lean on you a little bit more than usual. Bear with me, because we can celebrate together when I get to where I need to go. And just do that. Along with that, I will tell you just to be mindful of the friendships that you create on social media, because everyone isn't your friend. And I had to find that out the very, very hard way. I started realizing within maybe last year that certain people that I had, you know, befriended or I was talking to, they were only kind of in my life to get information. And I'm the kind of person, if I can help you in any kind of way, I will help you, you know. But there was a point where I had to kind of, you know, namaste to myself, like, hold up. I'm helping all these people, but no one's helping me. I'm still trying to figure my stuff out, but in the meantime, I'm trying to do everything for everyone else. So don't burn yourself out to the point where you're helping out so many people that the things that you're trying to do for yourself suffers. So just be careful about that, and just for a while, the beginning phases of it, even if people come across being really friendly, still handle situations like 10 feet. Like, hey girl, okay, okay. You know, the last thing you want is to involve yourself in social media drama. And that's one of the things that I try to keep myself away from, especially now. In the beginning, I probably was really naive, and every time someone said something, I felt like I had to correct them. I felt like I had to be right. I felt like I had to be like, well, no, what you're thinking. I don't do that no more. I just don't have the energy. I don't have the time. I don't even care. So at this point, when someone says something, and sometimes you guys bring it to my attention, I'm just like, don't even send it to me. Don't even screenshot it. Don't give me a timestamp. Don't tell me about it. I don't really care, because nothing that anyone says is going to phase what is coming in and what is going out of my life. That's just that. So just try to have pray God for some discernment on that, okay? Number 3 is plan your videos out. That way you can be a little bit more consistent. The thing that I found helpful in the very beginning, even now, is trying to do things that is currently going on in my life right now. That helps me to be really consistent, because I can wake up in the morning, do a morning routine, I can do a cook with me, I can do a day in the life, I can do a clean with me, I can do my hair and makeup, I can do something with the kids, I can show you guys what I'm doing with my clients. I do my best not to buy stuff. My dad, if you go look through my history of my channel, I try not to buy things. But if you're like a makeup artist, that is such a difficult place to kind of be in, only because in the beginning you're not going to get all the PR for the makeup items. So it makes it difficult to kind of stay up on everything that's going on when you're having to drop basically almost $100, because you know, Fenty came out, that was really popular, and just the body oil itself is like 70 or 60 bucks or something. I think it's worth it. I actually bought it for a friend and she loves it, and I got to test it in the store, and I thought it was just a really great product. I still need to order for myself, you know. And then Too Faced comes out with is it Shape Tape, and then Tarte comes out, and then this, and then so it's really hard to keep up when you have makeup brands that are coming out with things constantly. So I will say, if you're gonna do makeup, try to do like a spring look, a fall look, easy to go, you know, morning routine, skincare, you know, if you have problematic skin, figuring out videos, you know, that are going to be in that kind of realm to kind of help you out. Try not to focus so much on the reviewing of the product, because I think that gets really difficult and it gets costly, because even for me in the very beginning, when I was doing things, it got to the point where I just wasn't even recording, because I was just like, I'm not about to spend no money. I'm not doing that. So for the first 2 years of my channel, I wasn't consistent at all, because I was just like, what was I doing? Oh, I was doing like closets and organization, and well, a little bit of organization, and like doing my hair and doing my makeup, and then I'll be like, well, that's about all I got to offer now. So it wasn't until we moved into this house that I was like, you know what, let me share the parts of me that I really enjoy, that makes me happy. And it just kind of worked, and I'm happy with my content. I'm happy with what I am producing right now, and it just makes things flow so much easier. The fourth one is, most importantly, record and upload. Again, just hold yourself accountable. And like I said, for that person who's in your life, whether it's a friend or a family member, just be like, listen, just kind of stay on me a little bit, or put little reminders in your phone to upload. And what I do now is I'll record my entire day. So I wake up in the morning, I clean a little bit, I cook, I do whatever, and then I'll take a shower, change my clothes, and then I'll record the second half of my day. So that way when I upload a video, a lot of times it may not even be right after another, but it could be the same day, but I'm doing different things that same exact day. That way I have content to kind of go through for the week or whatever the case may be. I try not to allow you to take a lot of my time, because it is a lot just recording and editing. It's gonna be, it may be difficult in the very beginning for you to kind of find your place and find placement and things like that. But what I will say is, find the thing that makes you happy. Even if you think it's stupid, find that thing that makes you happy. Because the thing about YouTube that I have enjoyed is when I watch someone and they're truly into what they're doing. I don't care if they have 300 views. When I watch someone that truly loves what they're doing, and they're talking and they're excited and they're happy, I smile from ear to ear watching them, and I'm like, I really enjoyed this. But when you're watching someone who's just doing something just for the hell of it because it's gonna get views, that passion is no longer there. They're normally, excuse me, pretty dry as hell, and I'm just like, why are you even doing this? Because like, so this is, and yes, and you know, and so yeah, and but when you watch someone, they be like, girl, oh my goodness. And I'm like, hey, let me go check this product out because I want to buy it. I'm like, if that can make me that happy, I want to go. So definitely love and be happy about what you're doing, because it definitely comes across on camera when you love what you're doing and it makes you happy. People really can relate to that, especially when someone's going through a bad day or having a hard time, and they click on your channel and they're looking for you to be that, you know, light at the end of the tunnel and stuff like that. So just do that, okay? Number 5, which is the part that I think I kind of got it last year, and it has helped me along the way, and that is, do not focus on your subscriber base and your growth, okay? Do not focus on it, because oh my gosh, it got to the point where when I was uploading, I wasn't even enjoying uploading any longer, because I was like, 1,000 views, like what am I doing wrong? Like what am I doing? Like what in the heck? And I was just like, you know, dang man. And it's really hard when you know you're sitting there putting in all this effort and you're not really like growing or, you know, getting the views, and then you see someone else like, okay you guys, I'm done, and like a million, like whoa, like what in the world? It's not, it's hard. I'm not gonna say that it's not, it's hard. But I will say one thing about my channel that I absolutely love, and that was my goal for my channel, is if YouTube shuts down tomorrow and they say, hey, no more monetizations, you can't do anything on YouTube, thank you very much for the time that you guys spent on here as creators, but it's a wrap, thank you very much, da 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 da. I feel like I will still financially be okay, because I've created something for myself on my channel, which is in the designs. So don't focus on the views, please don't, because if you clean and you're getting 5,000 views, that could be potentially 20 clients at $200 a pop that you're cleaning their house for the month, and you can easily make a good income. If you're doing hair and you get 2,000 views, that can potentially be 5 clients that you're doing hair. If you do makeup, that can be clients. So just keep in mind on how you plan on using your platform, because I know some people on here that get like 500, 1,000, 2,000 views, and they're making good money. They have branded themselves into a business, and financially, if their channel doesn't make the money, they're making the money outside, and if their channel makes the money, then they're good. So don't focus on people who are watching. Don't focus on the people who are not watching your videos. Hold on to that consistency of the people that are watching your videos. If people watch you and they see what you're doing and they have come to the point where they know that you're not full of ish, it's a lot easier for them to support you. Don't do the get rich scheme where you don't even know what you're doing and you're trying to sell things. Like as of this point, people are telling me to do things and sell merch and do that. I'm just like, no, I'm okay. When I come out with something, if I ever come out with something, I want it to be something where you're like, dang, okay, you put your foot in that. So don't think of the get rich quick scheme. So those are pretty much my 5 tips. I know what I'm saying to you is probably easier said than done, because it is a difficult place to be when your significant other doesn't support you, but it's not their place to support you. And let me just tell you why. They don't have your vision, they don't have your drive, they don't have your passion. They can't even see past you being where you're at currently. So you may just have to go and do what you have to do on your own. Now, if you're in a situation where they're like, hey, if you do this, I don't want to be with you, or if you do this, I didn't sign up for this and you're gonna be by yourself, or you know, then you may want to evaluate your relationship. And I'm not telling no one to break up. Don't say I said that. Okay, I didn't say that. That's not what I said. But I don't think being in a relationship with someone should stop or hinder you from following the things that you're passionate about. If anything, the person that you're with, you know, even if they don't agree with it, she'd be like, no, I don't like it, I don't support it, I don't think you should do it. But once they start seeing you being consistent, once they start seeing you actually like loving what you're doing and you're doing it, I think at some point they should, you know, jump onto the bandwagon to be like, okay, you know what, she's happy, whatever makes, you know, my wife happy, you know, just she can just do whatever she's doing, she's not hurting anyone or whatever. So that's just my my little 2 cents. I'm not saying that I'm right, you know, but all I can do is share with you my personal experience of being, you know, starting off something and not getting, you know, a whole 100% support. And I didn't let that stop me. I just honestly had faith in myself, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna make it, like you know. So I don't know, everyone's situation is very different, but hopefully you guys found this video helpful. But that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go and get myself some ice cream, okay? But you guys have a really, really great day today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.